Hey, YouTube! I need a haircut. Curls are getting out of control. Excuse me. Tuesday, July 30th. We had to move from the Flying J yesterday because there was no reserve parking. I couldn't get a parking spot, so there was a rest area 4 miles away. That's where I'm at right now. But there's a Freightliner also back where I was at the Flying J. I didn't look it up until after I got here last night. There's a Freightliner just across the interstate from where I was, so I'm going back down there. Now I'm gonna go down there. I found a load. Can't pick it up till the morning. It's only going 125 miles, but it's 250 rate. It's like, what was the rate? 3 something. And I'm looking for a load. There's a possible load out of Lakeland going up into Tennessee. I think there's one tomorrow, but I won't get there early enough to get that load. But the next one's not till Friday, so I may have to spend a day in Lakeland and leave out Friday, which wouldn't be horrible. I'm trying to keep my mouth shut. I gotta keep my mouth shut. Anyway, let me get going. Let me get the Freightliner. I have to get fuel as well, so let me get the Freightliner, see if they have this boat. And if not, what I'm going to ask them, I have a thought. Because right now, the boat that's missing on the passenger side is that top one. So it's kind of leaning down on the bottom one, putting torque on the bottom one. So I feel like if we just either take that bottom one out and put it up top, at least it'll hold it 100% in place. And it won't hang down the 1/4 inch or so it's hanging down. I feel like it'd be less torque on the top boat than having the weight tilt onto the bottom boat. So leverage and physics and all that. Hopefully they have the boat. So I'm gonna if not, I'm gonna swap the boat out, or at least take one, maybe take the bottom one out of the driver's side, which might be the easiest thing to do. Take the bottom one out of the driver's side and put it in the top of the passenger side. Either way, I'm gonna fix that issue or address the issue now, and then I know zip tying could be a thing, but zip tie, I don't, plastic, it's gonna, with the movement and all that. What I would do though is if I take one out of the, if I take the bottom one out of the driver's side and put it on top of the passenger side, I will zip tie or something the bottom one over here, so that will be fine. But with the weight coming of all that mount and everything being tilted down on that bottom anchor, that's where the problems will come up. So anyway, let me get the Freightliner and get this figured out, right? All right, so we went to the Freightliner. Guess what? They had that nut. They had that bolt in stock. $2 and change. $2.40 some cents or whatever. So we got that. Then I was like, hey, maybe what about if I sweet talk one of them service guys out there? I said, I got a Mr. Jackson for them in 4 minutes of their time. Andrew Jackson's on the $20 bill, right? So he's like, well, I'm parts. That's service. There's a wall between us, so I don't know. I can't help you, but go do your thing. So I went over and talked to him. Sure enough, that service there at Freightliner. It's like, all of our people are on lunch. You gotta put you on the list. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. Fine. I'm not doing all that crap. Now, why don't you put it on yourself, country? I tried. I wanted to. I have 2 crescent wrenches, and the tools that I have could have worked. Here's the problem. Number 1, the space between the rear of the sleeper and the front of the quarter panel to where you gotta climb into is that big. I'm that big. That was number 1. And if I could have, I probably could have came in from the other side and crossed over and got in, but there's a chain box in the way. Okay, I'm a big guy, I don't have the room. But number 2, even if I could have, that plate, the side panel, has got to be held up in position. It's about a good 1/2 inch off from the hole. Had to be forced up and over for the person bolting it in to be able to bolt it in. So what I do, there's a Love's right over a mile from the place. So I'm at the Love's now. I walked in, I was like, listen, I'm gonna be straight up. I got this bolt I got from Freightliner. I got this $20 bill. If I can borrow somebody with a 5/8 with 2 5/8 wrenches and 3 minutes of their time, $20 for them. Period. Please. There happened to be a tech up front. There was a couple customers sitting there in line. There was 2 guys at the counter, a tech right there at the counter. As soon as I said that, he went, "Let me do it, boss. Let me do it, boss." Boss is like, I explained to him what it was and all that shit. And then he's like, "Oh, you ain't got to pay him. You ain't." I was like, "I tip." He's like, "You ain't got to tip him. We can't accept tips." He's like, "Okay, you can go help him." So the guy went and took the bolt to the back just to make sure the size was 5/8, what I was told it was and what I told them it was, just to make sure there was no size confusion, right? So when that guy came outside, he was a young guy, cool little cat. He's just out here working, trying to make a living. He's probably in his mid-20s, I'd say, maybe closer to 30. I really don't know, but he was a good little kid. And little kid, my bad. He was a good guy. He came out. He said, "Well, yeah, I'm right here. I parked right in front of the place." I said, "I don't care what boss man says. Take his 20." He's like, "Man, don't." He's like, "I appreciate it." So he got in there. I held that thing up. I had to pick it up and then, like I said, push it in to where it can get lined up to where he can start threading the thread. So he cranked her down. He had 2 wrenches. He tightened it up. He checked the bottom, make sure it was tight. Voila, Bob's your uncle. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. $20 for him out here working. A little extra 20. Go buy him a cold beer or something tonight, or buying lunch or whatever. Anyway, the point is, that's done. Big guy problems. I know. But you know what? Shit. You got money. People are working. My next bet was going to be hanging out. I was going to get on CB and talk to people here at the truck stop. Hey, so I even looked at the truck stop before I even went into, there's a Flying J over there. I went over to Flying J first to get fuel. They didn't have a Speedco there, but I also went inside and I got a Subway. I got a steak and cheese sub for lunch from Subway and a Monster. That was my lunch. Actually my breakfast too, because I didn't eat this morning, and that was what I had. So I even looked in there to see if I could find a couple of 5/8 wrenches or wrenches or sockets that were that big. And of course, these truck stops don't sell shit like that the majority of the time. I'm sure there's some out there that do, but these bigger chains, Loves, Flying J's, they don't have things that big. They got crescent wrenches, of course, but they don't have proper tool sets. You know what I mean? Because I was going to do that, and I was just going to pay someone out randomly, a truck driver or something, a smaller fella, but hey man, here's $20, help me get this boat in, and I'd have been done with it. But I couldn't even find the right tools for that. So if I was going to do it that way, I was going to make sure I had the right tools to make it easier on that person versus giving them, here's some crescent wrenches, do what you know what I mean? If I want to ask someone for help, I want to make sure it's as easy as possible for them to where they don't have to do anything to screw it, to make it harder for them. So that's just the way it is. Anyhow, since I couldn't do that, I went to the Loves. I got to the little Speedco here, and hey, point is, it's fixed. It's done. I got the bolt in there, and that relieves my mental of worrying about my damn side panel falling off driving down the road. Now, I do have a load. I think I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned it to you earlier or not. I don't remember, because I've been chatting to people all day, and I have mentioned this. I have a load for tomorrow, picking up here in where the hell am I? Fort Pierce, Florida. And where I need to pick up is literally 2.6 miles right around the corner. And that is only going over to Lakeland, which is 123 miles from pickup. So it's a load of pallets. It's a live unload. When I booked it, it had an open window for all day tomorrow. But once it came to me, it was a hard appointment for 1600, 4 o'clock. So I called and asked about it. Is they want me to take it off of you? I'm like, no, I don't want you to take it off of me. I just want the delivery window to not be set for a hard 4 o'clock. And they come back and customer service says they're booked, and that's the hard appointment. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hit the road at 7. I'm gonna have that trailer attached to me because it's a dropping hook on the trailer, but a live unload. I'm gonna have that trailer attached to me about 7:30. I'm gonna show up there around 11 or noon. And if they take me, great. If not, you know what? I'm stuck here to 4 o'clock. However, upright as of this moment, I haven't been able to find a follow-up load before Friday, which wouldn't be horrible because I can do a 34. Which I don't need to do, but I feel like if I can do it, let me get it out of the way because something may be happening in the next few days. And if that does, I'm going to need a fresh clock to continue on with that venture. So we'll see what happens. We'll see. I don't know yet. I'm not saying nothing until everything's confirmed and everything's a go and all that good shit. I have learned that by making a little bit of announcements a little early to people that shit fucking shit falls apart. So I'm gonna try to prevent that. And I've already given away too much. I need to shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. But for now, what I'm gonna do, I'm at the Loves. I'm gonna turn my headlights off. I am going to do a Walmart order. There's a Walmart a mile and a half from me. I am getting the majority, outside of just stuff for like, my Hirshaw Farms lunch meat and some hamburger rolls and eggs and cheese, and my low carb wraps, and that's pretty much it for the food. I'm getting some cleaning supplies. I got some Armor All cleaner, some cleaner wipes. I got some protectant wipes. I got some tire shine. I got some Fabuloso, so I can clean out the floors and do an actual really good wipe down. I got me a bucket, a cleaning bucket, so I can. I want to do a proper deep clean on my boy, Febreze and all that. All the smell good stuff. So that's what I'm going to be doing the rest of the day. It's 2:45 in the afternoon right now. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll keep you posted throughout the day. I mean, I may do something else. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Maybe I will. Let's see. So anyway, I'm an idiot. I know I am. I'm an underachiever. What can I say? Anyway, I'll see you in a little bit. All right. So I decided not to do the Walmart order just yet. I got a little bit of cleaning stuff out of the Loves here, and it's Tuesday. I don't need a full order yet because I got some things should be happening here soon. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I just don't feel like I need to fill a full fridge of food yet. So we'll just do that later in the week if need be. But I will say, Mr. Go Price, that's a pretty good idea, buddy. So I went into my little app and I started playing around with some designs. Let me know what you think of this. I mean, you've been around the channel, you know what this means, right? You know exactly what it is. So let me ask you this. Do you think this is a cool design for a shirt? And if so, should it just be a full frontal graphic, or should it be a back graphic with maybe my CT logo up front on the chest? I want your opinion. I want your advice. I want to see if the filling is out there to where it might be something you might be cool to wear. I'm content with like just a full frontal graphic, but I'll let you decide. Should I have my CT on the chest, a left chest, a small left chest, and a full back, or just a full frontal? Let me know your opinion on that. But anyway, I'm here at the Loves. I'm not leaving out till the morning, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it a video right now. Appreciate all the support. Today is the 30th. When you see this, when you're seeing this right now, this will be your last opportunity, because on the 1st, on Wednesday the 1st, Thursday the 1st, or even if I'm awake at midnight tomorrow night, this Keep It Simple stupid t-shirt design is deactivated. Gone. It's your last chance. But I appreciate all your watching, appreciate all the support, and everybody that has. I'm gonna put some pictures up just kind of randomly throughout the next few seconds of merch that people has purchased and sent me shirt pictures of. So please, if you ever pick anything up, send me a picture, either the Facebook group, email, whatever. Let me know that you did, so I can properly shout you out. So the ones that have already: Larry Clemens, Jacob Wallace, Kendall Oliver, Tom Cameron. I think that's all that sent me pictures. Thank you so much for the support in the shop. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. It means the world. So anyway, that's it, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.